Well, we'd like to see some more leaves fall. We'd like to see some more action. It's called option. A lot of guys need to hand it off. First guy through the line. Another one will keep it another step, decide whether to pitch it or not. He'll decide whether to turn upfield with it, and then he's still got a pitch left. So it's called option quarterback. That's working the problem. That's working the problem. I've spent my life being an option quarterback, and I can go right out to the damn sideline and still leave a pitch in me. So I can do that, and that's just a style that you have. And so you never know. You might give money to somebody that you shouldn't have given it to. You got 2 or 3 of those names around here for me. I've been reading about them all week. So I know they're out there. I shouldn't have handed it off as quick. Should have gone on out and seen a few more. See some more defense before I either pitched it or kept it. So to say that you're not working on it and going is not the right answer. What they differ with you is your style. Because it's on your mind. It'd be madness not to know that the contracts are ahead. I want to see a few more cards played, candidly. If you got trouble with when the timing is around here, it's because I'm not ready to go.
What's good, people? It's your boy, Mr. Rome, Cowboys Fan Talk, right back. Like I never left. Literally, like I never left. Live stream last night, live stream Monday night, content Sunday night. Listen, I understand if you're getting tired of me. But if you're not getting tired of me, hit the subscribe button, join the cartel, because I'm going to be here. We in overdrive. It's draft week. It's time to talk this content. And listen, it's kind of hard to talk current events and draft at the same time, so more videos. It is what it is. I appreciate you. Like I said, if you aren't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, man. Join the cartel. Be a part of the team. Listen, last night, if you were part of the live stream, I feel like I cracked the code. Go back, watch the video, and just listen to me pretty much rant. But literally from yesterday's press conference, and I know I played a little clip in the beginning of this, listen, the Cowboys pretty much told you their plan. And before this, I was saying the Cowboys are going to tank. The Cowboys don't want to sign Dak. They're out on Ceedee maybe. They're out on Micah maybe. Like, none of their moves looked like they made sense. And then Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones told them themselves. Yes, he told them himself. I talked about this last night, like I said. When he first said we're waiting for more leaves to fall, I said, hold up, dog. What you doing? It basically let me know they don't want to get rid of Dak Prescott. No. Now, their plan that they're enacting might be stupid as heck. It might be a dumb plan. Essentially what you're doing is letting everybody else play your cards for you. It's very silly. It's very silly. I'm looking at it like this. You have a all-pro. I've said this 1,000 times. All-pro, led the league in touchdowns, runner-up and MVP quarterback in his prime, turning 31 this year. Lock him up. Stop playing. Lock him up and it'll give you cap relief. Lock up CeeDee Lamb, more cap relief. Lock up Micah Parsons, more cap relief. I'm talking about almost $40 million worth of cap relief. And then as players come off the roster in the future, I'm not even going to name names, more cap becomes available. Restructures are available because you have those bigger contracts underway. And you're ready to go. Instead, the Cowboys are just like, no, we're going to ruin our morale of our locker room, alienate our star players, all because we're being cheap. This is all about saving a dollar, y'all. It's crazy to me that it really comes down to that. They're scared to set the market. They don't want to pay Dak first. They're waiting on Tua Tagovailoa. They're waiting on Trevor Lawrence and quarterbacks like that. They really want to see, I think Jared Goff's due for another contract. What are these contracts going to look like? So we can come to the table and say, Dak, this is what everybody else is getting. This is what we think you deserve. Instead of just saying, we trust you, we want to pay you this, let's set the market to this, whatever. And everybody keeps throwing this $60 million number out there. It ain't $60 million. Right now, it'd be a little bit above what the last price, I think what was it, Joe Burrow? So it'd be like 55 point something, maybe 56 at the top. But you don't go millions above. You don't jump 5 to 5 to 5. That's not how this works. Look at how Hurts got paid, Herbert got paid, Burrow got paid. But the Cowboys don't want to do that. They want to hope that like people get more so the vein of what Kirk Cousins got. At the end of the day, Kirk Cousins got paid excellently, but he's still 5 years older than Dak Prescott. I think he's 36, maybe be 37. Age comes into it. So at the end of the day, the Cowboys, man, this plan is lunacy. It's lunacy because what will happen probably is you're going to alienate your quarterback because if he hits the season, Dak doesn't negotiate through the season, which means he'll hit the open market. And watch other front offices get in front of Dak Prescott and show him, hey, we would have been treating you like this. And telling them you should have been treated like this. A franchise quarterback of your caliber deserves to be treated as such. Let us support you. Jerry Jones literally came out and said, hey, we're probably going to have to diminish the roster. Diminish the roster because of your contract. But it's a lie, though. I'm seeing these highly paid quarterbacks with people putting things around them. You think Jim Harbaugh is going to say, hey, Justin Herbert, got to tear this roster down. Exact opposite. They're about to rebuild it back up. Joe Burrow, we ain't going to be able to do that for you. No. Build it right. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching Jalen Hurts, and I hate to say it, but the Eagles throwing everything around him. They didn't put the Avengers, the Justice League, the Godzilla, and King Kong around him. He got everything around him. You know what I'm saying? And then you got our owner that's saying, Dak, you got to do less with more. That's an actual quote from this offseason. So, yeah, the plan is silly. The plan is to wait for everyone else to make a move so you can. And that works in some instances, maybe in chess. But these are contracts. You don't do that. You get ahead of things so that you can dictate what you're paying. You're in full control if you don't wait. If you do wait, you're at liberty to what the market is set to. And that's why we end up overpaying. Also with this, you're alienating people. You see the thumbnails, Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy is fully alienated to the point where he went out and signed, I think his name is Don Yee, one of the bigger sports agents in sports to represent him. That sounds like somebody that's gearing up to leave. So now you're alienating your coach because we did a whole draft press conference and you ain't really letting him talk. You ain't really letting him do anything. He probably feels like, yo, man, I knew I was going to be in like a glorified puppet thing when I signed on in here, but y'all taking it to the next level. I would love to be able to, participate in being a head coach, having, being able to make some decisions. So you got an alienated player, Dak Prescott, alienated receiver, Ceedee Lamb, because why aren't you paying him? If you hate Dak Prescott, why wouldn't you want to take care of him? Alienating your generational pass rusher in Micah Parsons, which is crazy to me, right? Alienating your head coach. Everyone is on a one-year deal, and you start to wonder, well, what is their plan? Outside of waiting for the contract so you can go ahead and try to pay these people. Try to pay them. That's their plan, to try to pay them. I'm not even saying they're going to get it executed because I don't know for sure. But if they don't, I think their plan is to go after Bill Belichick. I'm going to wait and see how the tea leaves keep reading, but I do think that's their plan. I think they think that's their ace in the hole. And they know that Bill Belichick will want a clean house and have it his way. The irony, though, is Bill Belichick will want a veteran quarterback, which means you probably should sign Dak Prescott. Bill ain't trying to come in here and coach Trey Lance or some Bo Nix or Michael Penix. I know who y'all love. But anyway, that's my thoughts. The plan is literally to wait and let the market be set and then try to pay your players. But it's a dangerous plan and it's stupid. It's arrogant and it's negligent. Arrogance and negligence are my words I'm hanging on this whole offseason. Remember? Carpe omnia, seize everything. We're seizing nothing but anger from your fan base. But listen, I just want to jump in here and tell y'all that. Later on tonight, I'm doing a draft stream. Come jump in. We rocked last night. Last night, I had like 300 people in there rocking with your boy. Try and see if you come through. If you can't, I understand. Like I said, content is going to keep coming. It's draft week. We in here. It's your boy, Mr. Rome. I appreciate the love, the subscribes, the likes, shares, everything. I'll holla.